Hey, let's talk about how you find your book's ranking on Amazon and how you see how well it's doing in a category. So I'm looking at the fish dress here, and how you find it is you come on down here and you see the ranking. So this is going to be different on paperback or if you have a hardcover version and ebook. So you're going to want to look at both. Right now I can tell that I'm in the paperback because that's what I'm clicked on. So scrolling back down again, sorry to make you dizzy there. You can see which books it is ranking in. Now, some of you might say, oh my gosh, that's a really high rank, but I'm here to tell you that if it's under like 1 million, the book is selling. So that's great. And if it's ranking in the thousands and under some of these, that means it's doing pretty well in those. So magical realism is a really big category. Now on launch day and shortly after launch day, if you're in the thousands, if you're not in the top 25 or 50, you're not going to show up on this main page. But where your book might be showing up is in new releases. So we're quite a few days past launch day now, so it's unlikely that the book is still showing up in here. But on launch day and launch week, and with continued activity, it may show up in one of these places. So that's one way. That's basically the way you see what's happening, how the book is performing in different things. Let's look at it on ebooks, because if more people are buying ebooks than print books, sometimes these are quite different. Let's see here. Let's take a peek. So down here, it's actually performing about the same in these categories, but each one of these has different categories. So it might be in the ebook thing. So that's how you do. You basically just scroll through the categories until you try and find your book. So I'm not currently launching somebody right now. I can't show you what it looks like on a launch day. Generally on a launch day, you'll at least show up in the top 50 new releases, which is great because that gets eyes on your book. But I'm also here to tell you that this isn't the end all be all of everything, because very few people actually search for books by going into the category itself and looking at the bestsellers and new releases. Some people do, and I'm not going to completely trash this method, because I know that sometimes other retailers and librarians might be looking to see what is hot out there, but readers are often going and looking, like say someone recommended this book to them. They're often finding their books by the books you may also like, or products related to this item, which come from running Amazon ads, or even other products related to this item down here. So I wouldn't get, terribly stressed out about it if your book isn't. What it takes for your book to be in the top of those categories is continued sales and continued reviews. So your goal should be less focused on trying to find out where your book is and all those types of things, and more focused on getting people to leave reviews so less focus on, where your book is showing up in the rankings, and more focused on doing the things that you need to be doing to show up in front of new audiences, to market your book daily, to find podcasts, find blogs, find places where your readers are looking for recommendations for their books, submit your book to magazines and journals and all kinds of other places like that, so that you can get your book reviewed by people. And these are the types of things that you want to continue to do on a regular basis. Look for opportunities to get in front of readers more than anything else, and then do some promo around it. Maybe run some sales, or use some paid promo lists, stack the book, participate in different opportunities that will get your book in front of the eyes of more readers and reviewers. Remind the people on your email list to buy and review the book, all of those things. So your marketing does not end on launch day or launch week. Your marketing is actually just getting started, and now it's up to you to maybe send copies of your book to local magazines and local newspapers. And by local, I just don't mean yours. I don't mean just yours. I mean like the local ones all over the United States, and see if they first find out if they review fiction books, and then send it to them. Look for subscription boxes that might want to include your book. There's no end to ways that you can continue to grow your audience and continue to get your book out in front of people. So, use this as a benchmark to say, okay, my book isn't in the top rankings. That's okay. What can I do to get it in front of more people so that people are searching for it? Because what gets it on the higher rankings is activity on it. So people looking for it, people reviewing it, people buying it, people, clicking on it, all of those types of things. All right. Hope that is helpful in trying to determine how to find your rank, and then what that ranking even means, and how you continue to increase sales to continue to increase the ranking. All right. Thank you. Enjoy your day.